Our judgments about the pleasure and pain of past events are skewed in very, very interesting ways. What would you like better? A medical procedure that's very painful for an hour then it stops? Or option B, the exact same medical procedure, for an hour very painful and then for 5 more minutes mildly painful? Which would you prefer? A or B? Now this might seem like the stupidest question in the world. Of course option A seems better. The only difference between A and B is that B has more pain in it. So you'd rather have A, right? It turns out though, that option B leaves a better memory. Well, why? Why would it do that? The answer is, you remember the extremes. The biggest moment of pain. The greatest moment of pleasure. And you also remember how it ends. So this leads to an interesting inference. That if you had to distribute pain and pleasure across time, you're much better off putting the pleasure at the end and the pain everywhere else. So imagine a party that's hugely fun at the beginning but it ends badly. At the last minute of party you say something embarrassing. You spill something all over yourself. You get in an argument with a friend. Now imagine another party, an awful party. That's just boring and unpleasant. But it ends just great. You know, a sudden kiss with somebody you've always admired. A very nice compliment, something goes really well. You might think if you carefully calibrated the good and the bad. That option A seems to be much better, right? But in the real world that is not quite so. Endings matter so much that a good ending can override a whole lot of bad. And a bad ending can destroy a whole lot of good. Endings really do matter. All's well, that ends well.